collectibles were. And they said, could you also do a video for all of the documents? And I'm like, well, I will at least, for once, load up the game and look around for the documents. Apparently I have a problem with my Microsoft account. I don't believe you. No, it's they want you to sign into OneDrive. Elephant versus mouse seems like the kind of match I would love to watch. Yeah, so this is Intruders Hide and Seek. If you have any questions, let me know. It's a game about a home invasion way out in the woods, which is, in many cases, probably the most likely place for a home invasion to happen. But, you know, just be very careful. That does sound like the best Warface. And I'll bring my L3. And the rule will be, no shooting the L3. But the L3 can shoot whatever he wants. And it will never accomplish anything.
So cool! What is it? I know.
Okay, so, I've got all of the emails. There were 2 computers you could check for email. Okay. I think I got all the emails. This is really awkward to do not in first person. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? Temp sound. Yeah, so I can look at all of this stuff. Yeah, okay, so that's just a bunch of gibberish. I've got this file about medical research. Exactly a horror game. So I've got this file about medical research. I've got this picture of a party that has a code on the back for how to open a PC. I'm missing this file. I've got this newspaper clipping. I'm missing this book, although I think I know where that book is. And I'm missing that notepad. So we're going to go look for them.
This
wow.
probably locks the door, right?
Wow, my movement is not very smooth, is it? Like, I'm kind of lurching forward. I step, then I slow, then I step, then I slow. And I'm like, that's not how humans move, guys. We kind of just move continuously forward.
Oh, wow.
It's actually very smooth when people walk. Exactly right, Hans.
The rooms all have microphones. You can hear what's happening all around the house.
That's super creepy.
That was Mom's
Oh,
voice.
whoops.
Uh-oh.
I was protected from that. Ow!
What's going on here?
Oh, I see how to do it.
Paul, are you all right?
Yeah, don't kill me.
Have you finished playing yet?
He was going to attack us.
He was going to attack me. Do you think he'd have been able to hurt me?
Where's the other guy?
He said he had to go look for something upstairs.
Don't worry, Phoenix. This isn't that scary a game. There's a couple of intense parts, but it's largely just
Shut up.
a surprisingly accessible horror game right up until the end. You're playing as a little kid. Nothing too brutal is going to happen. Some brutal stuff gets written about, though. You have a good night, Warface.
Oh, finally.
Can't wait to see that tank.
Ben, who are those people? I don't know, but they look dangerous. Stay with me, please. I'm scared. I'm scared too, but it's Mom and Dad.
Yeah, this
Just leave
pause
them
lurch
alone.
movement is strange.
Close the door, call the police, and don't open up.
Hilarious, Hans. I do yelp a lot when I get surprised, though. Although this game is very light on jump scares, I will say that. Like, there's this weird thing that when you get caught, it kind of, like, locks down the game and... like, switches to a camera angle to show you getting caught.
They're coming towards you.
So, here's where the game gets a little weird. Bear with me. Anytime you guys are ready.
Kids, let's
Okay.
In. Come on. I have a little surprise for you.
I'm going to look into the camera.
Oh, apparition's good. Wonder if I could have crawled into the SUV. We'll try that in a second.
It must be the kids. They've hidden themselves in the panic room.
Ashley, honey, are you sure the phone doesn't work?
Of course. I cut the line.
Mike, did you leave our hosts in the basement?
Yeah.
So, where's
Oh.
this Prestissimo Subito coming from? The situation is under control. If we find the other kid, we'll take care
See?
of him. Children can't do us any
That's the
harm.
problem. That's the part that doesn't make sense.
And we need her.
He'll cooperate.
That guy immediately knows
Is it
that we're not both in the
a
basement.
monster?
Like, there's no reason to think that both kids aren't in the basement. But he immediately
They
thinks
said it's true. The phone isn't working.
that only the little girl is in the basement and the little boy is running around. Alright, let's be careful.
The girl can hear Dad's cell phone. Look at the cameras. Can you see where it is? Dad left his cell phone charging. It was in the kitchen.
Alright, let's be careful. Also, weird response. Where are the secrets of this house? There's a locked door at the top of the staircase with a keypad on it. That's where the secrets of this house are. Alright. So let's try not to get caught. People broke into your house and you're trying to survive. That's really the whole plot of the game. In a nice effect, everybody's always swinging flashlights around so you can, whoa, see where they are. Kind of. Like, you're never going to turn a corner and run right into a guy who's looking at you because you can see his flashlight. Alright. It's weird that this doesn't count as a collectible readable. Yeah. So that's the lady who's broken into her house. She's currently out on bail and committing a cybercrime to get enough money to flee the country. But I'm looking for a file, a notebook, and just a book.
Oh. Fudgicles.
Whoa!
Not going anywhere.
Alright, I got caught, everybody.
Oh.
It's not like other running games where you can, like, close doors on people to slow them down or whatever. Ow! Where you can, like, close doors on people to slow them down or things like all of the bad guys move faster than you, so you have almost no chance of escaping if you ever get seen. So that is one downside to the game. Although, it's, I guess, more realistic because you are playing as a child, so yeah, I don't believe that you would have a chance to get away. Alright, let's be a little more careful this time. So let's check out the game room. Any books here, or files, or what have yous? That's right, I said what have yous. Okay. Anything to open or interact with? Alright, let's go into the library.
I heard a noise.
That was probably dumb.
Stay where you are. Gotcha, you little
See what I mean?
brat.
You can't get away. That was terrible.
Ah.
Good work. So we're going to see if we can sequence break. Because there's a thing in the game where there's a locked office. No, a locked desk? Anyway, whatever. There's a lock. And you need to get a key to get it out of the out of a drawer. So I'm going to see if we can do that early.
I can hear you.
What?
Right now. He's here.
Yeah.
Don't move. You'll pay.
It's called
for this.
Intruders, Maddie. Apparently they can hear you if you're not crawling. Good to know. Also, that is kind of realistic. It's not as unfair if you the problem is I'm trying to sequence break and go somewhere I'm not supposed to. It's actually much harder in 2D than it is in VR, because in VR you move much more smoothly and you have a much wider field of vision, so you can always have a good sense of where everybody is. Also, you can peek around corners without being seen. Like, it's actually a considerably better game in VR than it is in 2D. Oh, come on.
Come here.
Think she knows which way I went?
Come out now, you little shit.
I think so. But let's find out. Well, I think there's a difference between sequence breaking and being a speedrunner. But, I mean, it might be a distinction without a difference.
Fuck. He's gotten away from me.
I did, didn't I? Yay! I got the trophy for escaping 3 times. There's a trophy for that. This is a very easy game to platinum if you can find all of the collectibles, which is what I'm working on now. I found I got all but 3 of the game's trophies without trying to in my first playthrough. So that should give you a sense of the overall level of difficulty of this game. Is she still down here? The overall difficulty of this game when it comes to trophy hunting. Whew.
Aha! I knew it.
This game is not on Steam. It's on PS4. Let's all be careful. So she's not that way. One thing that is a glitch in the game is sometimes guys will forget to patrol and they will just stand in a doorway. And you have to, like, get caught and reload if they're blocking a doorway you need to go through. Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she
You're
caught
not
me.
getting away. Don't move.
This stream is making this game seem worse than it actually is. It's not actually this bad. Damn, no. I am having a lot of trouble. I will admit to that. Whew, excuse me. I'm getting into this library, people.
What?
Yeah, not being able to lean around corners, like the game is designed. Okay,
What?
so shh. I will show you something. See this dot of light there? That is my character's core. I don't know why my character has a glowing blue light for a core, but my character does have a core of glowing blue light. So the way the leaning mechanic works is, like, I think that's there for the like the developers to keep an eye on it, right? Something terrible has happened?
Uh-huh.
Cool. To keep an eye on. And it probably shouldn't be visible to the player, but it is. As long as you keep that behind cover, you can't be seen. But in VR, you can lean around without exposing your core.
What am I supposed to
Whereas
do?
in this, you can't lean
Oh,
around.
but-
So
No!
it's considerably harder. You
Stop
cannot,
stabbing me.
at any time, like, lean out and look where the guys are or try to find a safe path without being spotted immediately. So yeah, that is problematic.
Hey.
Hey, there she goes. For once I got around her. Nice. I thought there was a chance one of the collectibles was up here and I just missed it earlier. I didn't really thoroughly search this area. Alright, let's pop open some drawers, peeps.
Oh, cool.
Okay. One nice thing, interactive elements get highlighted if you point the flashlight at them. Not hiding places, but like drawers you can open. See? They get highlighted early if you
What am I supposed to
flashlight at them. No
Not
man
that,
can
okay.
say.
do? Not supposed to do
Nothing
that.
in there. Ah, here's the book, everybody. No, that's not the book. Is it just me, or does that look a lot like the book from the collectibles screen?
Okay. What am I supposed to do here?
Doesn't that look like the book? It
Oh,
looks
nope.
so much like the book.
Oh.
Alright, I kind of remembered this was here, so I went looking for it, and
don't.
no, that's not what you need. Alright, I may be at a loss when it comes to collectibles in this game. I found all of the puzzle pieces to let me assemble this puzzle, but... See? They pointedly hide what your character looks like for no reason that I can understand. Like, I know you're playing him in first person, but you see what the parents look like, you see what the sister looks like. So there's actually a bunch of, what do you call it, family photos that just don't have the son in them for no reason I can tell. That's pretty awesome, Hans. Seems like you could wipe out that tank pretty quickly.
Nope.
What could this lunatic be up to?
Alright, here she
It makes
comes.
my skin crawl.
That's reasonable. Although, you're the one who chose to work for him, so... Some of this is on you.
Nope.
So she likes hanging out in the library. Didn't know that. Okay, so let's check out a couple more rooms, then we'll just surrender. Well, obviously there's not going to be a notebook or a book in here. Although there was a puzzle piece in a drawer once. Maybe twice. Yeah, this weird lurching movement is so strange. Like pause step, pause step, pause step. No, it's just not how people move, even when they're walking quietly. Oh, right, that's blocked off.
Yes! I figured out what I'm supposed to do.
Let's see if my puppets are any good.
Your puppets?
Uh-oh.
Way to go. Anything down here? Oh, wait, there's a book under there. It's not the one I'm looking for. This book? Nope. So there's like a dozen open books in the level, and none of them are the one you need. Oh, hello. This is new.
Whoa, that was close.
Weird stuff to find in a guest bedroom. You know, a sock and a couple of pens and a charger. Those, the contents of drawers are actually, like, there's only 4 different sets of drawer contents or something like that. And they just get repeated over and over again. Maybe it's on the table out here?
Damn it!
No, guess not. I mean, there's a magazine out here. That's not what I need. Huh. Oh, I know where the phone is. It's downstairs. That's not a problem. I've already played the game, Maddie. I know where to go and what to do. I just, you know... I was looking for collectibles and having a real bad time of it. Here's something that I found mildly interesting. Teddy bear's cute. Sorry.
Oh, no, wait.
So check this out. There are things that I swear to God are like models from another game that these guys have developed. They really have that vibe. See? Come on, we got this. Yeah, these are definitely models from another game these guys have either released or worked on. And on the wall is just concept art for that game. Or another game. Captain Elga is the name of the game. There's a Captain Elga machine down there. There's Captain Elga's ship. There's a harpoonist character from Captain Elga. Like, I don't know anything about this Captain Elga game, but apparently it's a thing they care quite a bit about. What's that a picture of? Can't really tell at all. I've already posted a video of the 2 endings, Maddie. So, go nuts. Oh, hey! Can I... Oh, no, it's a hiding place. There's nothing to find in there. I actually hid inside of the playhouse once. That was funny. Anything else to get here? Well, that guy sounds mad about something. See? And there's a glitch because they put the drawer contents in a drawer that wasn't wide enough for them. So they kind of bleed out to the side. Come on, guys. Have a couple more sets of drawer contents.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got no idea where these collectibles are. I'm kind of blown away. The guy asked me if I knew where all the collectibles were because he was missing one, and I'm like, how did you find most of them?
No!
Okay. I gotta watch. There's a bunch of random items you can pick up and look at. There's a set of hockey players, one of whom might be me. It's hard to tell. But yeah, this is Intruders Hide and Seek, which is a legit creepy game at times. Although I cannot attest to its quality on flat screens the way I can its quality in VR. In VR, it's a genuinely creepy and pretty good to, like, pretty smooth to play stealth game. But here on flat screens, it's just way harder than it should be.
No!
I agree. No. Do 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 do.
There's one.
Hey, everybody. Hey, you guys. Oh, good. It's Antler Man.
Come here, kid.
So did I leave this door open?
Where are you?
I did not.
I have a surprise for you. Go
Will this work? I feel like this might actually work. I am not aware of the Gout sniper rifles in Valkyria Chronicles 4. What are they like?
Shit, are there any more stones left? There are not. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Fucking
The-
hell. I've lost him.
One of the guys loves to whistle. He's kind of the worst. He's also obsessed with comparing stuff to music. What I'm saying is, he's a real psycho jerk. When you find out his backstory, I'm like, were you already a psycho jerk? Because while the events leading up to your, presence in this game were certainly traumatic, I don't think they were traumatic enough to turn you into this theatrical of a dick.
Come on! There's a platform over there?
Who saw me?
I haven't seen you.
This kid is a weirdly slow runner.
Game, you could give me some hearts.
Cut him off!
He's not here. Where are you hiding?
Okay, apparently the bed is very effective at hiding me. No? Can't win the boss fight? Is it a boss fight?
Yes.
Do you want my help?
I'm gonna try again.
Alright.
Oh, hold
Well,
on.
let me know.
I A guy's about to sell me extra life. Because I suck.
It gave you an extra life?
Yeah, the shopkeeper
Yeah.
appeared to give me more health
Wow.
going into the boss fight because I suck.
So do you have 3 or 6 hit points?
Now I
9?
have 6.
Oh, now you have 6. Okay. I gotta say, turns out this is if you want to farm the
Thank you.
the trophy for having guys lose you. Turns out a great way to do it is to let the guy see you from the ground floor and then hide over and over again, because apparently it's very easy to get away if you do that. All right, so let's do this again. Okay, so we go downstairs. Hopefully no one's waiting for us. There's probably going to be someone waiting for us. I thought she would stay in the library, but I was wrong about that. And I paid for my hubris time and again.
Oh, come on.
Alright, so where's the psycho? Oh, there he is.
I hope it stops raining before we go.
So she's right over there. He's directly in front of me. Alright, I lost him. That's not good. He can't have gotten far. He has no arms. That sounds like an amazing anti-armor sniper rifle. Way to go, Maddie.
Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away.
I see you.
I hope you have an outfit you were satisfied with for that.
Don't hide. I know you're here.
Okay.
Don't.
I gotta say, for a game about hide and seek, these guys aren't great at seeking. He's wearing a deer skull, in case you're wondering.
There's no way you'll get away again.
It's actually a reference, Maddie. And if you know what that was a reference to, be the first commenter below the video to mention it, and you win a prize. Just be sure to put in a time code for where in this video I asked the quiz question, so I can check your answer and confirm it. My line was, he can't
Oh,
go very he can't go very far. He has no arms.
I was good at avoiding you before. How do I suck at this now?
That is a really good question that I think we all need to know the answer to.
Find a place to hide, Ben.
I'm working on it, Irene. Ow.
I got it!
That was close.
What should I do? Hang up or let it ring?
Just let it ring. It'll mean they assume that it's like under a, like they left it in the car or something. No one will assume something suspicious has happened if you let it ring, but if you shut it off, they'll be like, why would Steve hang up on me? The character's name is Paul.
Ah! You idiot! What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, it
You've got
penetrates.
work to
That's
do,
awesome.
And all you can do are practical jokes? Take off that fucking mask.
It would have been more effective if he had snuck up on her where we could see that happening.
What are you going to do?
Oh, mask weirdo. You're the worst. Oof. Yeah, that's a pretty big downside.
Crazy fuck. I just have to hang in there a few hours, and I'll have the money.
Irene, the girl picked up the phone before me. What do we do?
Maybe talk after?
Ben, you need to talk to Mom and Dad. Surely they'll think of something. The big guy took them to the basement. They're in the cellar.
Well, that'll be where I start to look.
You have to hack this thing.
My first guess,
Damn it!
I think understandably, was that the little girl was turning into werewolf and the dad had been working on a cure for werewolfism, but no, that is not the plot twist. That would have been a good plot twist. This is one of those games that tells you the plot twist in the first seconds of the game, but then disguises it by lying to you. So, do you need me to do the boss fight?
No.
All right. Well, I just asked. I'm trying to be supportive. Did I see him up there? Oh, there he is. He's gone to the library as well. You guys are not searching in any kind of, like, smart or focused way. You realize that, right? No, little girl's fine. She's just coughing, as you do. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully no one's down here. I'm kidding. They can't. They, like, won't search down here. Is this where that... God, they have so much wine in this house. So they have, like, bottles of wine in the laundry room cupboard, and they also have a wine cellar. What I'm saying is, they have too much wine. Yeah, I don't really know whose blood that is. It is weird that there's blood on the couch, because it's like, I'm not 100% clear who bled there. Because when you see the parents, you're like, okay, I mean, they're beat up, but were they weren't stabbed or anything. Why would there be blood lying all over the couch like that? Maybe they slaughtered a bunny just to prove that they were serious.
What is this?
This, my dear Richters, is the opera of your life. Or what is left of it.
See what I mean about this guy being the worst?
And with it, our entrance. It is time to move on to your first recitative. Since there's no rush now, we're going to slow down the rhythm a bit to a larghetto. My soprano's waiting for me upstairs, so I will leave you in the hands of this virtuous baritone. Mike, darling, treat them as they deserve.
So... Yeah, but it's weird that the blood would just be on the seat of the couch unless they were thrown face first into it. Uh-oh.
In the study, there is a metal box with money in it. The key to it is hidden under the pencil holder. There's also a...
Shut up. Where is it?
There's also money in the safe. There are jewels. You can take the car.
Oh, poor dead
What is it
rat.
that you want?
You know what I want.
Paul?
I wanted to be a boxer. I could have been the best. But I
It is
was
weird that he won't just say what he wants.
wilder than me. The same thing that happened to you. Are you gonna tell me where it is? I can't. You'll change your mind.
What are you doing? Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's like the only
please
reason
don't
he
do
doesn't
this.
just ask for a specific thing is to spoil a, like, sorry, to preserve a plot twist for later.
You haven't lost any teeth yet.
Which seems pretty shady to me.
You're already wondering how much more you can take.
Oh, Mike, you're the best.
Where is it?
Come on.
No.
Where you're worried about. Tell me what I want, and I promise to look after her.
No. Yeah.
Serious.
Aw.
Paul, he's gonna kill you.
Finally
So nice
got
of you to
him.
offer, Mike.
Couldn't get him.
Shoot yourself.
Wait, I could have climbed up
Leave
this
him
other
alone. Help! He's going to kill him. Somebody help him. Paul!
You son of a bitch. You know what I'm looking for. And if you don't start talking fast, the two of us will regret it.
What are you doing? Are you crazy? Your job is to make him talk, not kill him. Am I the only one here who hasn't lost her mind? Come with me.
Stop telling me how I should go about doing things. You're not in charge.
Yeah, there's a
Okay,
plot thing in here that doesn't make the most sense to me.
Otherwise, you have no fucking say.
If you kill him, we may not be able to get into the lab.
Oh, is he mad? Oh no, he's just doing that.
So...
Paul. Paul, are you all right? Mom! Ben! Are you okay?
Oh, there's no-
Where's
over
your
there.
sister? Don't worry, Irene is safe. She's in the panic room.
Ben, you have to go get help.
I can't. There's no way. These people have cut off the telephone lines. And all the doors are locked too. I don't know what to do.
Uh-oh.
Computer.
It's funny because,
Of course, your laptop. Your dad's computer is in the study. Contact the police. Give them the address of the house and tell them what's going on. Please hurry.
So, I'm not saying this dad is the worst dad in the world, but he's like, go to the study, use my computer, and call for the police. BT dubs. I'm not going to tell you the password to my computer. I'm just going to give you the clue that can lead you to find it by going all the way to the library and searching through my copy of Dante's Inferno. Like, you know, you could have just told him the password. I feel like by not telling him the password, you lessened your chances of surviving the night.
Oh, come on.
I will say this about the game. Plenty of continue points.
Tell you, while you were with Mom and Dad, I heard the intruders talk. They want Dad to give them the lab password. They say that there's a remote control that can open the door, and that if they catch me, they will make Dad give them what they
No!
want.
Well, that's not good. Do you want me to do that boss fight?
I
I'm
don't want to
kidding.
interrupt the stream.
No, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't think anybody minds if I take a second to do a boss fight, do they? I mean, I'll wait for them to get back to me, but they probably won't.
Should I try it one more time?
Go for it, yeah.
I'll try it.
Again, I'm not trying to take the game away from you, but you seem very mad at it. Oh, it's a puppy. Or is that a horsey? It's a puppy. Yeah, I'm never going to find these documents.
Nope.
You could not remember your dress as a kid? I don't think they're in danger of that. They live in a mansion out in the woods. Like, I think they have a road all to themselves. There we go. Ta-da! Such an awkward system. I wonder what he's typing. Yeah, we know.
I'm trying to get into Dad's computer to ask for help online, but it's locked. I need Dad's password to get in.
Yes!
There's some kind of riddle, but I don't get it. It says something about comfort and a seed to heal the damage. Dad was reading a poetry book in the library. It looked very old.
Oh, I
Maybe it has
see.
something to do with this.
Well, hopefully. What the hey? And so, yeah, now they're... Oh, come on. Luckily, she turned around immediately. It's not in the bathroom either. Yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine where this guy found all of the other documents. Like, so, in this game, there are, of the 12 puzzle pieces, you can find 9 of them right away. 2 of them are hidden in the basement, and you can only get to them at part of the plot, and 1 of them is in the final chapter, which is outside the house. But I've got no idea what's going on with the files. Like, there's 1 file that's also in a secret location that you have to get through during the story, but the rest of them, I mean, who the hell knows? No, sorry, 2. 2 I know of that you have to get through at certain points in the story. But I have no clue about the location of the rest. Be sure to remind me later if you know of anyone who does like cute little animations to open up a channel, because I want to add an animation to the start and end of the totally objective reviews so that the intro animation and the outro animation are like longer than the actual reviews. I think that would be very funny. So if you know of anyone who does those for a reasonable rate, remember, I'm a poor YouTuber. Then I would love to know that. Crap. Come on! Well, I was going to stop playing this anyway.
Yeah, that was beneficial.
He's going towards you. Catch him.
Well, that didn't work at all.
Finally.
Oof. Boom.
Did I get it? Did I get it? Is that all of them, or is there one more?
All right.
There's another one.
Surprising no one. We will call Intruders Hide and Seek here. It's, as you can see, I mean, this is not the best version of the game. It is much better in VR than it is